This is Fred Beck from Fred Talks Fighting. It's nearly Christmas. I'm joined over Zoom by Wade Clem for our monthly interview, as we do it nowadays. Wade, it's nice to catch up with
We
you
do.
again. It's been
What's up?
a busy but quiet month for yourself, I guess. Busy, but a little bit less.
Nah, man, we're just getting started over here. It's busy. We doing live shows now on the way concept. We doing commentary, we making videos. It's just another day in the life, man.
Oh, okay. Well, a busy month as always for yourself. I saw you react to the Speed and KSI live quite a few times on the breakdown on your channel. If you had a third channel, you'd probably react to it there. I mean, reaction to
Nah.
this thing the whole time, Wade.
I mean, I do a podcast with Sensei. I also do influencer boxing on my channel. So it
And
makes sense to break down
those two channels you
influencer
reacted to it
boxing.
too. What did you think? What did you think of it?
I mean, I pretty much said what I thought about it, didn't I?
I thought you seemed to like rather enjoy it, I thought.
I didn't think it was a bad thing. People wanted to get all in there, upset about it. I thought it was for what it was. It was a fun spar. I just thought that hey, there were certain points where I thought JJ could have let him work, and at the end it got kind of cringy and awkward.
I guess JJ could have taken a step
You
back.
were there, Fred. Was it not awkward?
I was there, doing a few interviews.
Was
Speed's
it or
gonna
was it not awkward sitting there trying to interview Speed?
Oh, interviewing Speed was like the first. I don't get nervous into anyone. I wasn't nervous interviewing Speed, but I was more cautious because he could do anything. I was more like, okay, I don't know what this guy's gonna do here. That's what I was more feeling like. Okay,
It was
how?
so quiet in that room. It
Sorry.
was quieter than it is in my house when no one's speaking in that room. When Speed started crying and doing all that.
Well, that wasn't fake. That was real. I mean, Speed when this stream went off, he
Thank
drove off.
you.
He drove off straight to the airport, and me, KSI, and a few others at the gym, and Belly on there, were like, "Oh, well, that's it, I guess. Let's go home." That's literally how
Try
it
to tell
was.
people, man.
Why? What were people saying? They're thinking that was fake and everything.
Yeah, they thought it was a work, man. I tried to listen. I've been watching pro wrestling for long enough to know when it's a work and know when it's a shoot, brother.
No, it's real, and Speed's like that in real life as well, which I was kind of shocked by almost. He's like, I guess it's out up to, like a little bit. It's put on more when the camera's switched on, but
Right.
there's no filter.
Yeah, man. I mean, he's the number one streamer for a reason. He gets a lot of reactions, right?
You got to stay entertaining, but it's impressive how he can keep that energy up for such a long
He's
time.
a kid.
I was impressed by his fitness though. I thought his fitness was pretty good.
Yeah, listen, I said the same thing. I thought, for a guy that hadn't done it, he had he had a good base, There were things he could have done better with better training, but for what he had done before that, which was basically nothing, I didn't think he looked terrible. It was just what it was supposed to be, you know?
Mm, mm. But then when you react to these videos, I saw on
Hmm.
Twitter, lots of the kind of YouTuber fan bases, they come at you. Why is that?
All
Why
the
do you think
time.
it's so much stick nowadays?
I think people are very emotional.
Mm.
I think people don't think before they speak, and people rush to conclusions before getting a full interpretation of what actually is being said. And that's just the way of the internet, I guess. I guess that's kind of what I sign up for. But I do, and I'm always will make sure I respond and correct the narrative.
Now, this is where I think we draw a line. There's no need to respond to someone on Twitter who's has said one
Yeah, but
point,
there kind of
like,
is. There
but
kind of
there is
is.
no, don't get me wrong, there is a time and place to respond to people on Twitter. But if you got 50 comments being like
Just
this,
gotta make
there's
sure.
no need to respond to all 50 of them, Wade. I'm telling you right now.
Listen, I will be the judge, jury, and executioner for everyone that tries to say something about whatever it is that I'm doing that's wrong. I just won't stand for it.
You should get
If you
someone to
lie
run your
about
Twitter.
me,
I think you should get
I
someone.
will
I
correct
think
you.
you should get someone to run your Twitter for you, and they can respond.
Now listen, I like that little personal intimate. And I told people this. I will treat you like I would if you were standing in front of me. I will talk to you the same way. Doesn't matter if it's me or any celebrity or any person with no following. Someone the other day was like, I'm a nobody to you. And I was like, the way you look at yourself says a lot about how you think of yourself because I don't put myself above anyone. I'll talk to Fred the way I talk to my mom, the way I talk to whoever. I'm the same person to whoever. If you think of that you're below people, you've already lost. It's already over. Like, don't discuss with me if you're going to put yourself down every time I challenge you on something you've said about me that's not true.
Do you notice they always when you like reply to them, do they always back away? Do they come more? Like, how does it work?
Oh, usually that's the point where I'm like, okay, provide exactly what it is that you said about me. Show me what it is. That's where a lot of the, well, I feel like you said this, or well, it's the way I saw it. Well, that's not what you said. You said I said something very specific. If you don't have the proof for that, then don't say that about me. And it's become maybe a meme at this point, but I don't, I will not let people lie about me. It just won't happen. That's
Mm,
how we got into this situation to begin with.
mm. And I guess
So
being
I just won't
commentary
let it
channel
happen.
yourself, everything is opinion, so you're more than entitled to respond because it's a commentary channel. It's the way of the words. It's how you're speaking. We debate everything, and you love a good debate.
I told you, people act like this is new. I don't understand. This is not something that's new. I will debate and I will discuss everything and anything I want. If
Now,
you don't
this is
like it,
where
don't watch the video. If you have issues with what I said and you want to discuss it, that's fine. But if you don't like that I'm talking about something specifically, you probably shouldn't watch it.
in which area is it the KSI fan base? Is it the kind of Logan Paul or Jake Paul? Which kind of fan base
It's
target?
mostly KSI, mostly KSI's fan base.
Really, just because of the KSI fallout a while back.
I assume, but I shouldn't. There's not. It's not everyone in KSI's fan base, right? It's a very specific, diehard, made in the image of, have no sense of self respect or self worth people that do that.
Right. Okay. Interesting.
No. I mean, it's clear if your only identity is running attack or defense for a YouTuber based on narratives that aren't true, how much do you respect yourself?
Mm. Okay. Yeah. Well, I always feel like, well, but any hate, I don't really get. Touch wood. Well, for me, I don't give my opinion because I'm the interviewer. And if I start to give my opinion, I might start to burn bridges, and then I won't get as many interviews. So it's kind of the risk reward factor for me. So I'll be very, very
There's a
cautious.
difference between not agreeing with my opinion and just saying something I didn't say,
Exactly. Taking it out of context.
or just say something I did not say at all,
Mm.
completely. Just lie about me as a person or the stances I have based on nothing. Like, if you don't like the opinions I hold, that's fine. This is what it is. Life goes on.
What
Just
would
don't
you
lie about
say?
it.
I've got an interesting question. What would you say is like the most controversial opinion that you hold to this day, which people which still
I
gets
don't really
about?
have, I don't know. I don't think that I have many that I think Jake is a better boxer. Maybe. I think
Hmm.
that's about I mean,
Well, that's enough to
super
get people going.
controversial.
That's enough
Super
to get a few
controversial.
comments going. Wade said what? No way.
I know, right? It's all right. It's going to happen. That's the only thing. But I guess that's super controversial.
That's it's interesting. It's interesting. Do you think like this sort of thing in your career is like it's like hills and valleys, they come and go, or do you think it's a steadily
I
placed
don't,
thing?
I mean, it doesn't affect, only thing it affects is making sure that I don't let a narrative be created that isn't true. But it doesn't affect my career. It doesn't affect
Mm,
what I'm doing.
mm.
If it hurts people's feelings, it's fine. It is what it is. But I still keep making videos. I still keep working.
Still keep going as you're going. That kind of I feel that's the kind of attitude everyone has had. Everyone should have, and they pronounce the words properly. One thing I find very, very interesting is I talked to your editor Christian quite a lot. So you got the Wade concept, obviously, is a kind of debate channel, well, actually more of an opinion channel. Then you got the Wade and Face Sensei, which is the breakdown, great channel as well. That's more of a debate channel, I guess. And you had a third channel which was created, which was kind of aimed to branch out. But we did an Aiden Ross video, did a Pokemon video. What was the name of that channel? I left my mind for a
Wade's
second.
World.
Wait, no, 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 it wasn't Wade's World. There's another one.
That is, oh, we had what we saying? Yeah, me and Sensei had
What
what
we
we saying.
saying? So why did you guys not continue with what we saying channel? But
It was
then keep all
like
the combat sports stuff on the breakdown and have what you're saying is the kind of the channel
it was
which
just too
branches
many
outward.
channels, bro. Too many
Hmm.
channels. Too many channels, too many different voices. I felt like to start from scratch again was just too much. We were like, bro, we're trying to do 20 different things. Let's just focus on the main stuff and make the main stuff the main stuff. And the breakdown can house a lot of the same stuff anyway. We already talk about stuff like this on the breakdown. So let's just do it there. Keep things simple. Um, and try not to just overstretch on things that don't need to be there. Like, we can do that on that channel.
hmm Yeah, it makes
It doesn't
sense.
have to
The
be just
breakdown's popping as
sports,
well. Daily videos as well on the breakdown.
Yeah,
But one
man,
thing,
we're almost there. We're doing 25 days straight. We're fucking, it is a grind to go 25 days straight on that channel, but we're almost there. And then we actually just did go into a different format. We're bringing back the long form podcast, and then we're going to take some clips out of that. It saves us recording every single night. Because, Sensei's got the fam and the dojo and stuff. So we're going to do things a little differently now.
Hmm. One thing that I found very, very frustrating about Faye Sensei is when I did the interview at Mams and I brought his name up in terms of fighting Anderson Silva, and then
Mm-hmm.
everyone's popping off on Twitter saying Faye Sensei Anderson Silva, that could be a great fight. Faye Sensei didn't put like an immediate tweet out saying, I'll fight Anderson Silva in Brazil, let's go, to build the hype up. He just stayed quiet, and I thought, Faye Sensei, man, you gotta get on the bandwagon, start hyping it up. Let's get you this fight. Why didn't he like put a tweet out or make a video? Or like add more fuel to the fire almost.
Well, let's first off, I think everybody at this point knows that Face Sensei is not a single entity content creator anymore. He is one half of the breakdown, but he doesn't look at himself in the same light I think other people do. But also, we just, we didn't hear much. Sensei has some connections with that family, and he had reached out about it. And from what we heard, there wasn't a lot of interest from that side. So Sensei's not going to be somebody that forces the issue.
Hmm.
That's usually something that I would do. But
I may.
if he doesn't, if that thing doesn't feel like it's going to be something that is realistic, then we just move on.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. It's just the time I thought, damn, everyone's talking. Happy Punch putting out there three people who can
I mean,
fight.
he did
And I'm
put a
thinking, come
video
on, play
out, but it
Sensei,
was
let's get you this
more,
fight.
he put a video out, but it was more him just showcasing his skills, which is what you'd expect from Sensei, right? He's never going to be a guy that's like, you know, up in front about what he can or can't do. He's just going to showcase who he is. And if it works, it works.
Hmm,
Yeah.
certainly. Let's go to another topic then. Jake Paul, you were working in the zone. He had another fight announced today for March 3rd, I believe.
Yep.
With the debut of Javon Havon, the guy who's in Euphoria. Let me get his name right here.
Javon Wana Walton. Yeah.
Javon Wanawalken. That's how you say it?
Walton.
Walton.
Yeah.
And you also got Mana Serrano main eventing. Jake Paul's co-main event. That's very interesting. A sort of a kind of thing where he shows the respect of boxing almost by putting a Mana Serrano as the main event. But many times Mana Serrano has been co-main under him.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's in Puerto Rico. It's in her home country. It makes all the sense in the world. It was pretty dope to see Jake take that step back and be like, I'll co-main. And Amanda going again 12 threes. That's different than anybody else is doing right now. She's going 12 3-minute rounds. Yeah, Javon Walton on the freaking card, Crystal Rosa on the card, or Rosado on the card. Um, there's I think another championship fight on the undercard as well. It's gonna be a fun card, man. It just keeps Jake active. And yeah, dude, these last two announcements from Jake this week have been super dope for the sport of boxing.
Certainly. I think it's so smart what he's doing by not having to have put on these massive shows every single time out. You can have like two big massive shows a year, and the rest ones can kind of be other fights where he makes sure he gets experience, sharpens his
Yep.
skills, or maybe just
Yep.
one massive show, depending on what his team wants to do.
Yeah, yeah. Whatever they decide to do, man. I think when we were there in Florida, he really enjoyed that fight week. You could tell on his face it was like he was getting to live that boxer lifestyle, and he's enjoying it. He's enjoying taking that step back from being like big time promoter wearing kind of deal, and instead just focusing on the craft. And dude, when you're in this game for fuck, I don't know, as long as he and some of the better content creators have been, it probably feels a little refreshing to take that step back and focus on something you're super interested in, which is the sport of boxing, not necessarily the promotion of it, the sport of boxing. And that's what he's doing with the Olympic thing too. It seems like he's going to go and train in Colorado Springs, freaking Olympic Training Center, and it makes sense. He's going to be in camp up in Colorado Springs, preparing for March 2nd, and then he's going to go to the Olympics after, which is crazy.
Certainly. It's definitely establishing quite a kind of newfound respect the boxing world is having for him, which is nice to see. Nice to see him kind of finally, gradually,
Dude,
step by step,
no
expand
one,
GP boxing.
no one watches Olympic boxing. Nobody. I haven't watched Olympic boxing consistently ever.
I would
I will
disagree.
be
I would say Olympic boxing people tune in for, but I thought Olympic boxing was banned from the Olympics because of the all the corruption.
no. What's the number on the Olympic boxing? I would love to see the numbers in Olympic boxing digitals. Name
Most
the
good.
British Olympic boxing team right now.
Fraser Clark was in it last year.
Last
Patrice.
year,
Okay, okay, yeah, I can
The
actually do this.
Olympics
I can
weren't
actually do this.
last year.
Demar Edwards. I think that's his surname. Demar, Patrice, boys I used to box with back in the day. They're on the England
These aren't
GB
the
squad.
Olympics weren't last year. This is 4 years ago.
Wait. Are we naming the current or are
The
we naming
team
four
that's
years ago?
going to go to the Olympics next year.
This year, next year?
Yes.
Oh, no clue. I've no clue. No idea.
This is what I'm saying. Has anybody really been paying attention to the Olympics? This is a massive deal to get eyes on a couple of amateur boxers, if not more, that are going to be pros at some point.
Hmm.
If we look at influencer boxing and we say, what's the lasting legacy of influencer boxing on boxing? Right now, what is it? It's not tangible. We can say, yeah, we brought some kids over to, or Jake and KSI and Logan brought some kids over to pro boxing, but it's not tangible. What we can say is tangible is people now know on a grander scale who Amanda Serrano is. People are going to know who Ashton Silva is before maybe they would have previously. Juana Walton already is a star. He's going to have his way now in boxing. These Olympics boxers, however many that show out and potentially go places, they're going to get that first eyeball in the Olympic Games that they wouldn't have gotten. That's a legacy on boxing that we would have never had from influencer boxing had these things not happened. I don't know how you can hate this or how you can look at it any other way but dope.
I agree. I agree.
You know what I mean?
I mean, everyone will know those names of those fighters going into
You
it
could
as
be
well.
creating a star
Perfect.
that you wouldn't know for 5 more years, 6 more years until they have those 10 fights under their belt. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And this will also encourage some of these people like Ashton didn't go to the Olympics. Carmel Moulton's not going to the Olympics. People are bypassing it to turn pro quickly. This might re-encourage people to get into the Olympic system.
Well, I remember when Keyshawn Davis turned pro and then went back to the
Keyshawn was
Olympics and carried on.
exactly, and then he went back. Yeah. So he's the last name that, especially in the USA boxing, that we really like stick to that Olympic pride. We don't really have that. So I think this is a good move, man.
Well, in the GB, Great Britain, we had Gallify winning the gold, Fraser Clark winning the bronze. I guess for the Great Britain for limit boxing, they've been doing pretty well. I'd say a lot better than the American
Traditional route,
possibly.
right? You guys go through the traditional route of Olympic boxing. The US has gone away from it.
Mm.
We don't have, I mean, we have people that go, but we don't have that consistent route anymore to go through the amateur system, the USA boxing system, then come back into the pro scene.
Have you watched Counterpunch on Netflix about the amateur boxing system? That's what
I
something I would
haven't.
recommend.
I haven't.
It's amazing, Wade. I really recommend it. After this, or when you got a spare moment,
Check it
sit
out.
down and watch Counterpunch. It's on Netflix. It's great. It's a really good story.
Yeah.
They go around. It's like a big documentary on interviewing loads of different amateur boxers. You turn pro or go into teaching or you stay on
Mm,
for the whole career. All the money. It's very, very interesting. There are lots of legends in it as well, like Sugar Ray Leonard.
fire.
I watched it a couple of times back in the day. But did you enjoy the event? Did it feel a bit odd, kind of doing it in a hotel rather than a big arena this time?
Not because I've been there. That's what people don't realize. I've
In your
been
role, were you there
calling.
for weigh-in day and fight night? Were you there for press conference? Where did you stand in all of it?
Yeah, so I've been in the basically that same role or that same place, I should say, for all of the most valuable prospects cards. So I've been there. That wasn't new to me at all. That was pretty familiar. It's my fourth time at the Caribe Royale. Yeah, man, that's what I've been doing. I've been working on the weigh-in day stuff, announcing fighters, doing that. For the presser, I was just chilling in the crowd. And then on fight night, I didn't actually know what I was going to be doing until later in the week on fight night. And then I found out, I was like, oh, cool. So me and Tyron were rocking the host setup. It was dope. I enjoyed it. I don't know. It was a different feel for sure from like a stadium thing, but it felt good. I don't know. It felt cool, man. It felt like it was a very like, and this is the thing I've loved about some of the smaller Misfits events in person too. Like those smaller venues, you get a different like intimate feel where it feels like the fans are so much a part of the show that it's a little more disconnected with the bigger stadium thing. Not that that's bad. Like, of course, selling tickets is always good, but those different like smaller shows, they feel different. They feel like I don't know. Every person that's there is fully invested. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So it was dope. I enjoyed it a lot. It was really really cool.
Well, the atmosphere would be amazing as well. In such a small
It
area with
was,
so many
yeah,
people, and there's
yeah.
so many people who are like 100% invested to be there as well. Must have been
It was
pretty cool
dope.
to see. Did you see Ara Hawani there as well?
Yeah, man. Ariel, legend. We chatted a good amount of times while I was there. He's just a beast, bro. He's just a monster.
I
Love the
love when
guy.
Arrow's there because he kind of holds an aura, the respect everyone, not gawking at him, but he holds. There's very few people you meet in life where they hold an amount of respect, and like when you see them, you kind of go,
Legend.
oh, wow, and you can tell like through the media, everyone like is like not gawking, but everyone's like kind of in awe of Arrow Hawani, and he's there. Everyone does what he says. He's the man of it all.
Legend. Legend. There's nothing else to say, but Ariel Hawani is the reason you and I have these little, goals and aspirations to be a part of MMA media and combat sports media. There were people doing it, but there was not guys doing it the way he was doing it when he was doing it and paving that way for people like us. So yeah, man.
Mm. My favorite video, or not my favorite, but one of the it might be one of your favorite my favorite videos of yours. When you did the video. I can't remember which fight week it was. I think it was Jake Paul's fight week against Nate Diaz, I believe. And it's where you yourself, Ade, and Ariel Hawani did like a sit
Yeah,
down
man.
table. It was went up for
Yeah.
about an hour and 20 minutes, I
Yep.
think. And I think that's one of your best videos you've done
Yeah,
today.
bro. I just let those two go. There's nothing like I can't direct them on anything. So just let them talk. And it was enjoyable. That we have to run that again at some point, sometime, because those are two guys I look up to so much, man. They really are. On two different ends of the spectrum too, because Ariel is an opinionated guy in his own right. Um, but he's also a top level journalist. And Ade is very much, as a host, as a presenter, what you aspire to be as well. So they have like a little bit of the best of both of those. And if I can pull little bits and pieces of them, obviously I'm not going to be Ade Oladipo. I'm not going to be Ariel Hawani, mainly because I am so opinionated, and I will, you know, always stand behind it. But if I can pull little bits and pieces, especially if I'm working professionally from those guys, and just be a tenth of what they are, then I'll be proud of that for sure.
Your way plem. Ade's Ade, Arrow's Arrow, and your way plem. You're gonna make I don't know.
Yep,
You're gonna make sure you're your man and they're their man. You know,
of
you'll
course.
get there way, don't 100%. It's just keeping going, keeping steadily. And yeah,
Yep,
no, you're definitely already one of the biggest in the scene, and you haven't done that many events yet, which is really cool to see. Speaking of biggest in the scene, I was meant to
you
come
got.
until I realized how expensive it was. I've got your Happy Punch trophy right here.
Oh snap! Let's go, dude. Best commentator
I know you probably
2023.
can't wait to get your hands on it.
Dude,
Obviously, I've got
I listen. I'm not. There ain't
best
no.
interviewer. You got yours.
Hey, look at that.
Best
There's
commentator.
no. I don't harbor any toward anything toward Happy Punch. I'll put that bitch right here. I'll put it
I
right here on
know.
the set.
I really like mine. I've got my plaque in the back here. I need to get these two on the
Got to
back.
get a
Yeah,
shelf or something, dude.
yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
There you go.
Is that your
Too many
first award?
fingerprints on my award, man. Keep your
And I'll make
slimy
sure. I'll make sure.
fingerprints
It's, oh
off
no, no,
that,
no!
huh?
I'll make sure it's clean. I'll make sure it's clean.
Oh, what you been doing with that, dude?
Is that your first journalism or like kind of media award per se?
Yeah, yeah, I think
Same. It's
so.
good,
That'll be
huh?
the first one. I think so. I'll take it. We'll take it. I don't do this for the awards or the accolades, man, but I'll take it. You know what I mean?
I know, not too bad. How long?
I didn't even get to do my acceptance speech in person. That's what I was upset about. I had to do a little video, but next time.
People like yourself, Dylan Dennis. I'm not sure KSI actually gave an acceptance speech on video, even though he got given an award. But the bigger people who didn't turn up did the
Yeah, we
videos
couldn't
on
be
there.
there. Yeah.
I'm sure
It is
KSI would
what
have
it
loved
is.
to be there, but obviously he was fighting Tommy Fury in a couple of
Yeah,
days.
what are you gonna do? You gotta fight. Can't do
Um,
it.
and your plan for next year? Anything you're interesting you're adding?
Yeah, man, there's more events, more experience, more IRL content I would like to do. I got this idea that Christian and I went over today. Mighty Mouse came into my stream today and was talking
Well, in
about.
person, in person.
No, he just popped in to say hi on the chat, and he was asking, or it was because I was breaking down his thoughts on the Jake and JJ deal, and I ended up playing UFC 5 with Gib after.
Well, you were playing UFC with Gib.
Yeah, he smoked me, dude. Three
He's
zero, bro.
insane. I've heard he's very, very good. Danny Aaron's,
He's
the British
fucking really
YouTuber,
good,
and
dude.
Gib are both insane at UFC.
Okay, so here's my thought. I want to host a UFC 5 YouTuber tournament. And I think I can do it. And I think there's a lot of names that would be enjoying it. And we would put up a cash prize out there. It would be super dope.
It'd be very competitive. I'm sure a lot of people won't fall out, but there'll be a lot of swearing. There'll be a lot of like,
Yes, that's what I
it'll get very,
want,
very,
bro.
very, very
Yes,
feisty. Who would you
we need
get? So
competition.
Danny Aaron. Danny Aaron's FIFA YouTuber, but apparently he's very
Okay.
good at UFC. You got Gibb. Who else is very good? I don't know off the top of my head.
Apparently, Vidal says he's pretty dope.
Okay.
Demetrius Johnson. That's why I was talking about DJ. I would definitely put Face Sensei in because he's an uber competitor. He's not very good at the game, but I would put him in there.
Is Face Tempo good? Because gaming, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. We could find out. I would definitely enter in, even though I just got smoked by Gib, but I would definitely still enter. And yeah, man, bring on the best from the UK, the best from the US, and let's see what it's about. You know what I mean?
Okay, that sounds
16
exciting
person
then.
tournament.
Wait, how many people would you have? 8 people or six?
Nah, I want 16, bro. I want a full
16.
16.
Wow.
Yeah, dude. Why not? Get the best of the
You can make a
best.
whole show of it. You can have like all the names. You could do like a whole media day on your live stream where it's just you and Sensei and Christian. You pick the names out of the hat and you go Gib
Be fire.
versus Face Sensei. Done.
Be fire. It might have
That's
to be
dope.
8 for the first one, to be honest. 16's a lot. I have to be 8.
And trying to organize 16 of those people sounds like a nightmare.
Yeah, for the time frames and the whole deal, might have to be 8. But listen, if we put the right cash prize up, maybe people would be down for it. You know what I'm saying? A little couple of racks, see what's up, a
Well, I'm
little
sure they'll
easy
be down
money.
for it anyway for the bragging rights. That's more important for these YouTubers.
Well,
So.
yeah, Gib came in out of nowhere, was like, "Yo, I want the smoke." So if he's
Was
wanting to
Skip
do it,
talking or was he just playing?
nah, he was just on his PlayStation because yeah, he's like, "Yo, you got PlayStation?" And he DM me the deal, and we did it. But he's really good, dude. He's
Who was he
super good.
using?
He started out with Alex Bejeda, and he's just good with like the game is made for combination striking, and he's just very good with that. And I'm still like 1, 2 at a time, and he's good with like level changes and variation. But then he used Leon Edwards and tuned me up with Leon too, so it wasn't very good. But regardless, yeah, dude, it would be super fun, and I think it could be something that could grow into something massive should
Hmm.
we do it right. And we already have the relationship with EA,
Oh, do
so
you?
potentially, yeah, yeah.
Nice. Well
They
done.
came through and sponsored um, a couple of videos of mine, and then the UFC 296 live stream as well. So I think we could do something there for sure.
Wow, that's actually really smart. I never thought of doing something like that. That's a perfect like out the box sort of idea to do for next year.
Yeah, and I just gave it away for free on Fred Talks Fighting
Just
channel.
gave it away for
No
free. Now
one
someone
steal my
else.
shit. That's me. All
I
right.
couldn't face organizing 8 people. One person's enough to organize, blimey. So good luck, Christian, because I'm sure he'll be in
Yeah, he was shout out to Christian. He was the one that kind of brought it up. Because we were talking about it after I mentioned that Gib was on the stream. So Christian and I are probably gonna sit down this week and see if we can't figure that out. It would be dope to be like a brand new, like a new year kickoff thing. That'd be fire.
mm, that would be cool
Who
actually.
knows? And who knows the amount of games that we could turn that into? Get a sponsor involved, and maybe all of a sudden some FIFA games come out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
The
a little
cash prize gets
Madden.
bigger and bigger and bigger.
Oh yeah, yeah. It would get insane,
That's
but
dope.
it would be fun, man.
Yeah, it's insane to be fair when you think about it. That is pretty good indeed. Anything else though on the radar? Was that the first like big thing you thought, okay, this is gonna bang?
Yeah, no, I mean, we'll see. Like I said, I want to. I think DJ is going to come on the channel, and we're going to do a little debate, discussion deal. Outside of that, who knows, man? Whatever comes up. Like I said, I want to get into doing more IRL content.
Is RL content like when you're walking around in the street and going to the gym?
Not like an IRL live stream, more like I still have to spar Le'Veon Bell at some point for a punishment on from the Breakdown channel. I'd like to do some more American football content where we do like one-on-ones with Le'Veon and see how like if I still got it type deal, and a Wade versus Sensei series we're working on, and just a bunch of stuff where we can think outside the box, like you said. That's
American
kind of the
football. 1 second, sorry to interrupt. What would you make of Logan Paul's tackle on KSI?
solid hit. Logan protected him though. Logan did a good job protecting him. He stopped up, flat-footed, just kind of caught KSI as KSI ran into him and then dumped him. Solid though. Solid choreography. Logan obviously played football for a while, and KSI obviously did not, which is clear. But him getting out there and running a route and listen, KSI can say something that not many people that in America would love to say. They caught or ran a route for Patrick Mahomes. That's pretty cool. You
It's
know what I'm saying?
crazy how I always find it so funny how I had no clue. I doubt KSI did at the
Yeah.
start. Or he mean probably did to be fair, because obviously it's Prime, but most of the people in the UK didn't don't know who Patrick Mahomes is.
No idea.
But then Haaland, who's massive, no one in America would know who he is either. So it's
Nope.
just polar
It's that
opposites, isn't
it's
it?
just culture is completely different. You know what I mean? Completely different cultures. But the fact that they got them both on the roster is a big deal, big time deal. So maybe Prime is bridging the gap for athletes worldwide.
Any
Don't use
news
my
on
tagline, Prime.
any news on your drink at all, Wade?
Yeah, I just got a new. I don't know where I put it. I just got a new pamphlet for new flavors that are coming out soon.
It's
I'm
called
running through them
Update,
like
if I'm
crazy.
correct. Update.
Shout out, yes, update, drink update. I got a little. I don't know where I put it, but they sent us like a thing. There was like our new flavors that are coming out. Da da da. I'm running through them like crazy with all this content I'm doing, so I'm just drinking way too much. Update because listen, still need some water. Still need some water, kids. But yeah, all things looking good in 2024. They're expanding. I think they're getting into a couple different more states in the first quarter of 2024. That's good. But we just keep moving, man.
Certainly. I'm in your house. Your background isn't the same. The lighting is
Yes.
cool though. The camera quality
Yeah,
is a lot better as well, to be fair.
I think what I'm gonna do is put like is put like like some sort of brick back here. I don't know if it's gonna be real brick, but I think we'll work it, Fred. Don't tell nobody. But yeah, we're gonna try. I may go to Home Depot before it closes right now. And I just want to get some kind of design back there. Something that's a little cooler than just the white background. The only problem is it's pissing me off. I'm such a little perfectionist. I can't stand that shadow right there.
Hmm.
Fucking, I can't stand it. But we'll figure it out. But yeah, man, everything's coming together, and the house is insane. I'm in love with this
Have you
place.
lost your front door keys yet for your new house?
No, I don't lose that stuff. I don't lose, but I did, unfortunately, lose one of my garage clickers already somehow. But that's all right. I'm trying to lose some of these freaking mortgages I'm about to have to pay. Oh, sorry, I don't know what happened to it, but nah, dude, that's the biggest part of this is adulting, big boy time now.
Does your new dog like your new house?
Yeah, so the thing with Bo is he's not been allowed over too much yet because he's still there's something weird about dogs when they get on like if they're used to carpet
Hmm.
and they get on hardwood or tile floor, they like flip the fuck out. I don't know if you've seen this, but maybe it's just my dog. But he's 100 pounds and he's like tiptoeing around like he's gonna break something. So he's still having issues with that. We're still trying to wean him onto it. And honestly, I don't know because my mom lives about 20 minutes away. She has gotten the impression that Bo can't leave now because she don't have any babies in the house. So now Bo is staying with her. And to be honest, it's probably a good idea for now, just because I'm not able to be downstairs as much, and he'd be tearing into stuff. So for now, Bo's gonna stay with mom, and he's over here 2 days a week. So
Well, it's probably because he can't grip on those paws on the floor
it's his
properly.
claws. It's his claws. It's like he can walk around on pavement and he's fine. But I think it's the texture of the floor he's just not used to. And he's not used to like the little tile moving stuff. I don't know. But he just got on the floor the first day we were in here and he just like froze. He's like, he didn't know how to walk. So we'll see what happens. But regardless, plus it's a second floor, it's a second story place that I live in. So him trying to climb up and down the stairs, we'll see. But I'm liking it, man. It's fun stuff.
And in the cinema room, Bo doesn't like it because the seats aren't comfy enough. Or the games
Yeah, no,
room.
he's a spoiled dog, bro. But I love it. I'm in love with the place. I enjoy it. I've already got. Only thing I'm missing is a coffee table. I need to get a coffee table. Outside of that, I'm good.
That's sick, man. You made it, man. Remember about when was it? In April, you were telling me, Fred, I gotta get a house. That's what I want to get. I
Yeah,
want to get a house. And then
yeah, yeah.
boom, step one
There it
completed,
is.
man. Congratulations.
It happened super quick too. We started looking. Honestly, I was looking for land in Tennessee. I was gonna
Oh,
go
well, I
buy
remember you saying you
land.
wanted to kind of a house a little bit out in the countryside where you can have like a little bit more forest
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah.
So the idea with this one is to invest in this place, get to a point where either I can pay it off or I can get to a place where I can refinance it and then build onto it. Like this place I'm in right now is like an upper deck of the place, and it's not a bedroom; it's like a loft, but I'm gonna make it into a bedroom, and so that would make it like another, then make it a little bit more pricey should I ever go to sell it, which I'm gonna, and then I'm gonna move back home to
So it isn't
Tennessee.
a forever home yet.
No, 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 no,
Okay.
no. No, this is an investment. My forever home is gonna be one I build. I'm
Oh
gonna build
wow.
that.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the idea: is live here for the next 2 to 5 years, either sell it or rent it out and have someone else pay, the rent here, and then it go toward my mortgage or the land I want to buy and build on.
And that's Orange County.
Where I'm at right now, yeah, yeah,
That,
California.
it's about an hour and a half away from LA.
Depends on the traffic. 2 hours, 3 hours, hour and a half, just depends.
Yeah, so I'm in LA for 2 weeks in February. But then if 2 hours, I can't drive yet. I know that's bad, but
UK
I
stuff, bro.
know.
I was driving when I was 15, Fred.
Yeah, that's Americans, isn't it? They're lucky to
Yeah,
drive a bit
bro. I
earlier.
was driving really when I was like 13, but
Don't
you're not
credit
allowed to
yourself
do
here,
that.
Wade. We don't want you to be in court. And on the Fred Talks Fighting live stream, Wade Plem was driving at the age of 13.
Well, I was driving a tractor to be fair, but
There we go. He was driving a tractor, and it was all fine.
that's how I learned. So, but yeah,
Farm works
man,
perfect.
everything's good. Life's good. How's Fred's life? We got like a couple minutes here. How's Fred's life?
Well, it's exciting. I've been talking to Christian a lot. Christian is very, 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 very helpful. He's actually a legend. I owe a lot to
Oh
Christian.
yeah,
I
bro.
start a new channel called Fred Talks, and
W.
he will start hopefully April time. I'll pre-record some episodes first, and it'll be
There you
more of
go.
a everyone interviewing everyone. It wouldn't be just an influencer boxing space.
All of it. Yeah,
But
bro.
I'm kind of like it's really weird. Like the dilemma is, do I use handheld microphones? Do I have
Yeah.
lavaliers? We both have handheld. We have one camera angle. It's always little nitty gritty stuff. You want to get it right at the beginning. So if you get it wrong, then it kind of damages the prospect of the show. But then I love Nardwar. I love how he is his setup.
Mm-hmm.
He's one microphone. And then do I do the kind of Nardwar style where he finds out crazy information about the person he's interviewing that stuns them? There's loads of little things that go into it, sort of thing. So it takes a lot of planning, which I didn't realize as it would. Because Reddit
Oh yeah,
Toronto
bro.
doesn't take much, but this one
That's
is.
part of it. You'll smash it, bro. You'll smash it.
We'll see, hopefully. But Wade, yeah, I do appreciate you on. It's our last ever interview of 2023. So yeah, it's been a good year, I think. Very, very good year indeed.
It's been a great year, man. Hope that the holidays go well for you, bro. Blessings to you and yours, and for everybody watching. Happy holidays, and hopefully 2024 reaps the same blessings. How about that? There we go.
Yeah, nice way to end it. Wade, thank you very much.
All right, brother. Peace.